Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Taurus reading. This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this is meant for you. Also, this is for any Taurus placement, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Lilith, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious. I do have a few updates for you Taurus, so going forward I am going to be posting monthly readings and weekly readings, okay? The energy is still timeless, and it's still fluid, okay? So whenever you watch this, it'll still be meant for you. Also, I'll be doing like bonus readings for those that have like the highest views throughout the week. So it'll range from like 5 to 8 readings per sign each month, okay, which is a lot, so I'll be very busy, okay? I am going to meditate with you guys to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading. But before we get started, I encourage you to set your intention for this reading, and I will set an intention for this reading by reading a positive affirmation. So for you this week, we have I attract healthy relationships, okay? That's my handwriting. Do not judge me, Taurus, okay? I believe Leo got this same card, okay? And I love when this card comes out. So there's a big focus, I feel like, during this week or this month or maybe this year on healthy relationships, which makes sense because we've had a lot of shifts in the planets, and just we've seen it in our own lives, just what the things that have been going on in the world, okay, over the past year or two. So amazing energy. If you are comfortable, feel free to begin out with me, Taurus, okay? Okay, so let's get started with your channel message, Taurus. So the download that I got for you, I believe it was either last week or this week. I kind of took a break, okay? So it was divinely guided. That's the phrase that I heard, okay? So very precise. It's just those two words. I tried to channel for you before the reading and during our meditation in the reading, and I got nothing, which is interesting. I got no visions, nothing. It was a very empty feeling, a very distracting feeling, okay? And I did a few readings before this and I didn't have that issue, okay? So maybe you are feeling very distracted. Maybe you are feeling empty, not feeling fulfilled, not feeling satisfied. Maybe that is what the message is today, okay? And you could be feeling that maybe because you feel like you aren't in a healthy relationship, or maybe you have a strong calling to have a healthy relationship, which I feel like that's a basic need in life, to be in partnership with people that have healthy, I want to use the word components, but that doesn't really fit, but that's what came to mind, okay? There's a strong emphasis on health I'm feeling for you guys, okay? So that could be mentally, physically, or spiritually. Let's see what comes up in your cards. Maybe that will relate to your positive affirmation that we got for you, okay? So for the general, I always pull 3 cards. If a few slip out, then we'll take them. And then I'm going to ask Spirit for one outcome for your general reading, okay? And then we'll move on to your love reading. So we have coming out first for you, 9 of Wands energy, okay? Fire energy. A need to be resilient. You are a survivor. You are a warrior. There's a need to continue on the battlefield and to push through. That's the energy that I'm getting from that card, okay? Very stoic right now, too. Not showing much emotions or much expressions. Different energy than what we've been getting in the last reading. So I wonder what shifted in you guys' energy recently. And then we'll take one outcome for you guys. One outcome, please. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. 2. Okay. So let's start. So we had the 9 of Wands coming out first. So that's your energy. The main energy that you're in right now is the 9 of Wands, okay? So there's some challenges, okay? And at the bottom of the deck of my positive affirmation cards, we have my challenges and hardships are valuable lessons, okay? So there's a few challenges and hardships going on right now, but there's a need for you to push through, okay? God is encouraging you, or Spirit, however you see it, is encouraging you to be resilient. You are stronger than you think, Taurus, okay? So keep that in mind as you go throughout the week or the upcoming weeks or this month. Page of Swords is your second card, okay? I want to say Aquarius energy, but that's not true. This is air energy though, okay? Page of Swords. You're becoming more knowledgeable of yourself, more conscious of some negative or toxic habits that you probably had, or probably how you played a part in your relationship, or probably how other people played a part. Maybe you're realizing that your outlook in relationships, or things you let pass, you no longer can let pass anymore, okay? So when I say relationships, romantic, that could be friendships, that could be family, that could be business or partnerships in that area, okay? Interesting energy I'm feeling from the Page of Swords, because I never feel that energy. So you're definitely educating yourself and becoming more aware, but it's in the realms of how you see your relationships, how you played a part in it, and how other people have played a part in it. That's interesting. Very introspective though. So I commend you on that, because not a lot of people can take accountability for themselves and be able to see outside of themselves from another person's perspective, okay? I'm stumbling over my words, okay? So you're definitely expressing yourself more this week, okay? Okay. That seems to be the theme for a lot of the signs this week that I've been doing, is that you guys are expressing yourself, or there's a need to express yourself, okay? We have coming out after that the Ten of Swords, okay? More air energy, okay? Being very practical and logical about things in your life, okay? I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, but it's just some numbers that I'm seeing that I feel like is very important to you. So we opened up with the Nine of Wands, okay? The next card after the Page of Swords is Ten of Swords, okay? So we go to almost completing something to 10 completing, okay? The Ten of Swords really represents hardships, challenges, being betrayed, or actually feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, okay? And in the traditional tarot deck, it's like a woman or a man, I can't really remember, and it's like 10 swords in their back, okay? This depiction is a little bit more lighthearted, I should say. So there's 10 I thought that they were crows, but they could be ravens, okay? But either way, crows and ravens have very transforming energy, very positive energy, okay? So if you see a crow or a raven, that is a message from above encouraging you to stick through, okay? Because a cycle is ending for you. And even though you may feel like you were shortchanged or stabbed in the back, you will feel very positive very soon. You will have things turn in your favor very soon, okay? And reap your benefits very soon, Taurus, okay? I'm heavily feeling that energy for you. For your outcome, we got two cards. We had number 16, the Tower card, which makes sense of the kind of the heavy energy that I'm feeling for you this week. And then we have following that 21, the World, okay? Completing cycles, completion, okay? So that's that 9 and that 10 I was picking up earlier on, okay? That if you push through and you be persistent and you are resilient, you will complete this cycle. You will close this chapter and start a new one, okay? This could be with a new person, or this could just be you starting a new cycle and chapter within yourself, okay? Just having the endurance and the actual perseverance to push through and become the person that God has called you to be, okay? I don't remember turning over that deck, but at the bottom of the deck, we literally have perseverance. Like, I cannot make this up, y'all. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I usually pull the advice and lesson cards at the bottom of the deck, and I think I just did Aquarius. So for some reason, I turned it over. I'm not sure why, but I haven't even got to that portion yet. And literally at the bottom of the deck is perseverance. Okay, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Exactly. You can have the world right now. Literally, like literally, the world is coming out as your outcome. You can have whatever you put your mind to. You just cannot let the hardships and challenges distract you, okay? Because sometimes we get so caught up on things not going well for us, we cannot see what's on the other side of the door, or see past or see into the horizon, okay? So there's a need to look outside of yourself, and maybe, okay, I get it now. That's kind of why I kept on referring to the Aquarius and talking about the air energy and stumbling on my words. And this card is purple, okay? So usually when I think of purple, I think of Aquarius, I think of the crown chakra, okay? So there's a need to meditate, probably balance, work on some crown chakra healing, okay? But also to embody the Aquarius energy, Taurus, meaning, okay, that be practical, be logical, okay? Say, okay, I am in this place right now, but if I do X, Y, and Z, then I'll get to this place, okay? Meaning I'll get out of this tower energy, because this is crazy that both of these cards came out together. And when they failed, the cycle card, the world card was above it. And when I went to move it, the tower was underneath it, okay? So this is beautiful transformation. And I think this came out in the Aquarius reading, okay? So once you accept this transformation, I would definitely recommend to watch that reading, because it talked about it, accepting your transformation. So once you accept your transformation and you work through this energy and you begin to see the beauty and healing in your transformation, you can literally go into the world energy, okay? So embody the energy of an Aquarius, okay? So practical, logical, great at planning. We can detach very easily, okay? And that can be viewed as a bad thing, Taurus, sometimes. But it's all about you transmuting energy. It's either I can stay focused on something that no longer serves me, or I can shift into something, change my mindset, and use that energy, transmute it to actually propel me forward, okay? And I say we because I am a Sun Aquarius, but I have a rising in Taurus, okay? So beautiful energy, and I'm not going to try to drag that out because I'm already at like 12 minutes, okay? So let's move on to your love reading, okay? But great things are coming to you in the near future. Hang in there, Taurus, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have King of Swords. That's that practical, logical energy I was talking about, okay? The Devil. Don't get obsessed with the past, okay? Don't get obsessed. I know that you may feel a little boredom right now. You may be looking for that other cup to come in, but God is holding it out for you, okay? You just have to change your perception and understand that everything happens in divine timing, Taurus, okay? Divine timing, okay? And there's a reason why that I'm getting stumbled up, and I took a break, okay? So bear with me. I'm trying to get into like the routine, okay? I had like a flow going, and then when you take a break and you just like, oh, okay. But for your love reading, Taurus, I'm going to do one card for your current emotions towards a person, the situation. Then I'm going to follow up with a card for your emotional blockage. So what's possibly getting in your way of this connection coming together, or what's possibly hindering you from meeting someone going forward, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing for the other person. Then I'm going to get one card for mutual energy and one card for your potential outcome, okay? And I say potential because we all have free will and we all have the ability to change our mind, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I'm going to take that one too. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And I'm going to pull 2 more cards. We'll take that one. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting energy. Short change. Okay, that's the reason why. I was like, I'm feeling Four of Pentacles energy. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Pentacles. Okay, so when I get this card in love, I feel there wasn't equal give and take. You felt short change. You felt like somebody was stingy towards you. Interesting energy. But for your current emotions towards a person in the situation, we have the Five of Cups, Taurus. Okay, this card is my card of crying over spilt milk. Okay, so there's a need to heal from the past and a need to release the past, which is what we spoke about in the general reading. Okay, so I don't feel like we have to go too much in depth in that. You just need to work on releasing and healing from the past. Everyone heals and grows at their own wavelength, at their own speed. Okay, and as me saying speed in your emotional blockage, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, maybe things aren't going as fast as you want them to go, or okay, I get it. You are not reaping your benefits or your rewards, meaning the seeds you have planted, you're not seeing the growth from them yet. Like, you're not able to harvest them yet. Okay. So there's a need to be patient. Okay. You could be working a little bit faster than your healing is going. And I know that sounds kind of weird. Let me elaborate more on it. You could be wanting to move towards someone, or this could be a new business partner, a new job, or kind of elevate your life right now. And the time isn't now. Okay, there's a need for you to heal more or heal from the past. And once you're able to release the past, you'll be able to move forward. Okay, so there's some conflict or issue between past, present, and future, and the timing of things, I feel like, is the main concern. And you'll know how that resonates for you. Okay, but I think the biggest thing is to accept what's happening right now and to create a plan on how you would like to move differently in the future. Okay. For the person's energy, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, that is a powerful energy. Okay, the Queen of Cups is a powerful card, but in the reverse, I don't think I've ever got that energy in the reverse. Okay, Queen of Cups, in the upright, she follows her heart. She's very intuitive, very similar to the High Priestess for me. Okay, so this is water energy. It could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or it could be a Scorpio. Okay, heavy Pisces and heavy Scorpio I'm picking up for somebody. Okay, the phrase that came to mind is that the person is at a standstill with you. They are not surrendering to you or this energy. I'm not sure why. Okay, since the Eight of Wands is in your emotional blockage, the person could not be talking to you right now. Okay, and switch the energies. This is general, so if you don't resonate with the first energy as being yours, then switch it. Okay, I just do that just so it keeps us organized and you can just follow the story a little bit easier, Taurus. But with the Eight of Wands coming out, I don't feel like you guys are speaking to each other, and maybe that's why the Queen of Cups, their emotional energy and how they feel about things is kind of at a standstill, and because they're they could not be following their heart or their intuition. Okay, they could be very logical right now, very practical. Okay, in the mutual energy, I'm skipping ahead, Taurus, but the mutual energy is Queen of Swords. Okay, which is Aquarius energy, which we talked about, you embodying the Aquarius energy, being practical, being logical, being a planner. Okay, being more free spirited. I didn't say that, but Taurus, there could be a need for you to release control. Okay, to kind of let the universe take control over this bond, and allow it to flow more naturally. Okay, because I strongly feel it, Taurus, when you release this person, if this is you or the other person, they will become upright. They will no longer be in reverse. So when you release the need to control this, and kind of push it forward, or if you wanted to go on a certain timeline, once you release that concept, the person will become upright again. Okay, so they will follow their intuition and follow their heart. And I say that very strongly because in their emotional blockage is the Sun card, Leo energy, abundance. Okay, this is the all to be all of the tarot deck for me when it comes to happiness, having all of your dreams and wishes fulfilled. Okay, so that's their emotional blockage. So they do see abundance with you. The Sun card does represent yes. So if you ever have a question or something that you're pondering over, if this comes out, it always means yes. So it is yes to the relationship and to the situation underneath the surface, but you may not be seeing that. Okay, so there's some conflict or issues in this bond. This could be past, it could be present. Okay, if it's present, you guys may just be at a standstill. It might be a little rocky right now. If it's the future bond, Taurus, just a lot of patience will be needing the bond. And if it's a future connection, I'm just going to be honest, it may be a connection that you may just have to pass by. Meaning that this is someone that you may be placed on their journey, or they're placed on your journey to help you grow and heal. And then you guys will depart and kind of disconnect. Okay, and that happens a lot. Not all of our bonds will be long term. Sometimes they're short term. Okay, and for anybody that's watching me that has gone through life, you know, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you understand that concept. Okay, it takes a little bit longer for us to resonate with that and to really accept it when we're younger. But as we get older and we go through bonds and connections with people, we understand that everyone has their season, everyone serves a purpose, and everything is not meant to be with us for a lifetime. Okay, so if that's a future person, okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, it could be present as well too. Take it how it resonates. For your outcome, potential, like I said, potential outcome, because we all have free will to change things. We have the Seven of Swords energy, more swords energy. Okay, a lot of air energy. So you guys are heavy in your head, being very practical and logical about it. There's a need to follow the heart, and there's a need to be balanced in the heart and head. Okay, Taurus. Seven of Swords, hidden energy, being resourceful, taking more that's needed. This definitely feel like some past energy. I'm not even gonna lie or try to BS y'all. It definitely feel like some past energy, just with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Swords being mutual energy, not mutual, I'm sorry, outcome, potential outcome. There was a lot of things hidden in the past, secrets. Okay, if this is present, then there's some things that's being hidden. But if you're watching this reading, you already know that. Okay, anytime that we look for answers outside of ourselves, we already have the answers within. Either they are subconscious and we have not meditated enough and called into our higher self, into God, to bring those down to our, bring them up, to our conscious level. So we don't see them, or we don't hear them. Okay, or we choose to ignore them because it's easier for us to accept something that is maybe not true, but it's not painful. And hopefully that makes sense for you, Taurus. But hidden things, hidden energy, but there's a need, or not, I shouldn't say a need, there's a will for somebody to reconnect. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords, okay? Because that's very heavy energy to end out for an outcome, okay? Okay, that popped out fast, okay? Ace of Cups coming out as a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, okay? I know it may not seem like this from everything I've said, but this is definitely potential for a relationship to flourish, okay? To grow and prosper, no matter what the hardships or hiccups. Okay, it could have been some unhealthy and toxic behavior in the past. Okay, and it could have been mutual energy. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Taurus. But it seems like that you guys are growing individually, and you guys will be able to come back together very soon. Okay. I heard the phrase coming back together after a long separation. That's what I heard. We had a few cards. We had a lot of cards fall down. I'm not going to pick all of them up, okay? I am going to pull one more card for your lesson or advice. It just depends on how it resonates with you, Taurus, okay? We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. While I was shuffling for the positive affirmations, the one card that kept on rearing itself or popping out while I was shuffling was, I forgive those who may have hurt me intentionally or unintentionally. And that's without an apology. That's not what the card says, but I'm not going to shuffle through all of them to see what the card says exactly. But maybe there's a need for you to forgive the person, or they need to forgive you, but it's always mutual energy. So you guys need to forgive each other in order for this relationship to move forward, okay? And I feel like that is forgiving each other in separation before you guys can come into union again, if this is a past person. If it's present, it's just some challenges, some hiccups, roadblocks you're going to have. Future, like I said, it could just the next connection you have, possibly Taurus, if you're single, could be short term. Just because you're still working on healing yourself and working through some karma, okay? But pride, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, okay? So if this person truly hurt you, Taurus, try to see yourself in them, okay? Try to understand where they came from or the reasons why they do these things, okay? Usually when we hurt people, we really only hurting ourselves, Taurus, okay? So, and usually the reason why we do things that are hurtful, even if it's intentional or unintentional, it usually comes from a place of fear and insecurities, okay? No matter how you perceive the person, even if people use the word loosely, narcissist. A narcissist does things like that to people because they are insecure and they live in fear. I don't care what nobody tell you. That's the reason why narcissists do things to people, because they insecure and they live in fear. So how do you make yourself feel better when you vibe in that low? You control other people. You actually demean them. You put them down, which that means the same thing, Taurus, okay? But you find ways, if you feel like you don't have control over yourself and you don't love yourself unconditionally, then what's your best route from that low vibing energy to make yourself feel better? Control other people, put them down, okay? So that's a message for somebody. You could be feeling that way about the person. The person could be a narcissist. There is potential to change. Some people change, some people don't. You have to take how that resonates with you and how that applies to your situation, Taurus, okay? But try to see yourself in that person. Even if you want to reconnect with this person, break up with this person, if you are with this person, okay, just try to be compassionate, okay, and have empathy for yourself and for everyone that you come in contact with. Romantic, friends, family, business partners, co-workers, okay? If this message resonated with you, I would love if you guys share it in the comment section if you're comfortable, okay? I love to read everyone's comments. Also, I would truly appreciate if you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, Taurus, if you have not heard this today, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.